asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams, and as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Full flowers bloom, the man behind the curtain threatens to tear us apart. You're stronger than the walls they built to keep us in control. You kick the gravel as you walk, as if you're marching to rebellion, defiant and sweet. You're stronger than the wall. The lives couldn't tear us apart. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams, and as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Mojo, kicking like a California sunrise. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather. Mist rolls in and feeds the mood, that feeling. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather brings. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams, and as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. defiant and sweet. You're stronger than the wall. The lives couldn't tear us apart. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams. And as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. You know what I realised? Everything in the setup went perfect. And I was like, wow, for once, the setup, there was no issues setting up. Everything went smooth. Everything's good, right? And I realised, oh, I used the wrong start screen, didn't I? I didn't use the piano start screen. So, hang on. Welcome in! That feels better. Doesn't that feel better that you use the correct start screen? There's always something. Nah, just 20 seconds, Tempsy. Just 20 seconds. I'm not going to blast you a whole one. I like the Amanda. That's great that I can just make you hear your own voice at any time I want to. It's great. Got him. Got him. I agree with you, Tempsy. I think your assessment is bang on there. 100% correct. I've been practicing up the tunes. I've got the platypus socks on. We are raring to go. What was going to be my other piece of news today? I was like, I'm going to start the stream and that's the thing I'm going to talk about for the first couple of minutes. It's not there in my brain box. I feel like something looks different. And do I look like really far away? Normally, hang on, is that better? I think I've just put it really far away. I'd take up more of the frame then. No, the hay fever's not been bad today. A little bit. The pollen count keeps saying it's going to be like destruction, but I've been doing all right. But that's also because I've been staying indoors, so that helps. There have been windows open though. It's not completely degenerate, but a little bit. Rise and fall. It's okay, it's alright now. Don't try too hard to make things right now. It's not your fault that we all rise and fall. There'll be times when you shake your head, but we'll pick each other up along the way. Do you remember in the ground and turning. What's the chord? Turning to brown. You fade away and look for free to grow again, to rise out of memory. 'Cause it's okay, it's alright now. Don't try too hard to make things right now. It's not your fault that we'll rise and fall. You try and you try and I'll try and I'll try and I'll wait and I'll fight and I'll strive for my life. It's okay, it's alright, it's a lie, it's a lie. 'Cause up on the downside you rise and you fall. And with one foot forward, you're left wanting more. 'Cause it's okay, it's alright now. Don't try too hard to make things right now. It's not your fault that we'll rise and it's okay, it's alright now. Don't try too hard to make things right now. It's not your fault that we'll rise and fall, rise and fall, rise and fall. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's good. What's the bit I messed up with? Yeah, it's that. Nice. What I'll do, I'll probably play that song a bit later, once I'm a bit more warmed up, and do it again. That'll be good. I was cutting onions, cleaning dusty things too. There's like all of the things stacked up on you. Cutting onions, dust, hay fever. Was it open windows? Were there any felines involved? Pesky, pesky felines. Let me lock these cameras. They can't move. Right, Amanda's going for the Octopath Flames Grace. So yeah, so the big news on the video game music front is I learned the GTA 3 theme, and so now I have 30 video game music songs. It felt wrong leaving it at 29. So 30 is like, it feels good. It's like, right, the video game music project thing is complete. A little bit of brushing up on things and maintenance that will just happen naturally over time. It's like, that's awesome. Right, I've got the set. I might add something to it if I want to, but like the set is there. And then I've obviously got the 5 originals on there now. You know, two that I do play on guitar already, but there's good reasons why I put them on piano. I've got the Rise and Fall, the piano original there. And I got the 2, like, my original video game music compositions, or apparently they're sitcom theme tunes, but we won't get into that. I should take that as the biggest... I don't know why I don't take that as the biggest compliment ever. To say that I've written a song that is good enough to be a sitcom theme... I'm such a big sitcom guy. And I'm going to milk it for content forever, Dempsey. That's just the way this goes. You should know the drill by now, people. You should know the drill by now. Right, let's bring up Flames Grace for Amanda. This Thursday, I'm going to be doing one of Irene's Raid Trains. How are you meant to pronounce it? I say Irene. Am I just putting too much emphasis on the first syllable? Irene.
Irene. Does everyone else say Irene? And I say Irene, like it's the new Apple product. Irene. Anyway, her raid train is on Thursday. Have I done it right? So yeah, so 6 p.m. I'm going to start the stream up. We're going to have a very slow, gentle start in the stream because I didn't realise, unlike her other raid trains, I'm doing 2 hours, people. So that's going to be like a 3-hour stream. That's actually going to be a stream with ample amount of stream time. I'm not sure you could put more emphasis on the first syllable. The Irene. I see the dash in there. It's the Irene. So yes, very good cause. End Alzheimer's Music Festival. Be there. She hasn't shared us the donate link yet, so I would have put that in. It's not there, but I'll be here. I think Calvin Thomas is going to be raiding into me, and I'm raiding into Dream On, which is very cool. Yeah, right. We're going Octopath. I hit the flat 7. Or natural 4 on A, I guess. It's that note. Ah, now that's your lovely blue note. Sorry. That's very right, dominant 7, flat 9, flat 13. That I'll tell you what that is from. That's from well, I don't do enough of it. It's a snippet. It's a snippet, isn't it? Because I only do that. That's the only bit I've learned of it. It's a snippet. It's not on the song list. It's a little snippet. Can we call it a snippet? Please. I beg you, gang. I beg you. Please, can we count it as a snippet? Add snippet. There we go. Alright. See? Piano. The Y-bot's correct. I actually updated the Y-bot. There we go. Look. Bosh. Where's the chord? B7. But I'm really gonna milk this, Manda, if I keep doing that. Where did I go wrong? B7. Alright, we'll start again. Oh, that was so good. Right, it's 2 minutes. I got Manda crying and I just missed the one note. It was going so well. Hey, Delta K7. The British one. Oi, oi. It's the British version of Delta, people. Watch out. Hey, I don't even know how to play it. Wait, come on. I was nearly there. That's better. Da da da. So close every time. The Britishness inside you. You can't ask for bottle of water. We drink out of the glass here. British Delta. We drink out the glass. Can I farm this alt account for a follow, please, British Delta? I need those empty follows. But for real, what we're doing today, we're doing mainly video game music on the piano. There's a couple of originals in there, so if you jump into song list Delta, you'll see what's up. So see if there's any. There's quite a wide. I went all Jonathan Ross. There's quite a wide array. That's really hard to say. There's quite the wide array of video game music and originals for your perusal. I must, whenever it's a video game music stream, I must keep abreast of whether the YouTube chat has chatters. Because the video game music streams tend to bring out the YouTube peeps. I'm just scrolling up now to check. Right, I'm going to make sure. Organic water. Following since the 22nd of Feb. Yeah. Delta's on the case. How far? How far are you gonna take this, Delta? How far are you gonna take this? I shouldn't hold the sustain. Well, this is the thing. I can get away with that a bit here, right? Though, oh, like. Now I am actually gonna pedal it, but you can see it's very forgiving. It's very nice playing on this thing. There we go. I'm actually pedaling now. Bit cleaner. Spoiler alert for when I actually play it. PC properly to watch the stream. Delta's in the building. Any new Star Wars facts for us, Delta? Unforgiving in the minor section. Manda, I don't even get there. I get to the F sharp minor, and then I just start improvising and messing around. It's like my Summer of the Rainbow snippet. Not a cover, it's a snippet. I just play the famous bit and then off I go. Because I'm not a classical musician, so I can get away with it. I would absolutely get away with it. Oh, here's the new thing. Alright. GTA 3 theme for meme. This is new, this is fresh. Never played before. What we're going to do... I'm going to do, like... It's only a minute and a half. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a slow kind of get my bearings run through. You know, you've got a bit of adrenaline running through the stream, whatever. I'm going to do like a slow, easy, like atmospheric run through. And we'll see if we can get it into more time, like a tempo. Here we go. Here it is. I wouldn't have a clue. This is how well versed I am in video game music. What was that in reference to? Oh, the Gymnopody thing isn't video game music. That's just a classical piece. It's not even video game music. I'm just a liar, apparently. I just chuck it in there just cause. I'm sure there's probably video games that have it in there somewhere. It's probably licensed out. Well, I guess it's probably copyright free by this point. But yeah, I don't even. We have Count Dooku in the Portuguese media. His name changed to Count Dooku. From the buttocks. Dooku. Wow. Christopher Lee. What it should have been is not Count Dooku, but Count Jar Jar Binks. But that's another story for another day. Shall we rock up to GT? This tune is so nostalgic for me, the Grand Theft Auto 3 tune. It's just this beautiful piece of music. What it is, this piece of music, to me, this is my theory, right? Is you've got Home at Last. Manda, you're a Steely Dan fan. You know Home at Last? It like takes like that bit from Home at Last and combines it with like a Clint Eastwood like da. very like Clint Eastwood cowboy movie thing. Even if just a small bit. Yeah, Manda, you should totally just listen to the entirety of I'm gonna try and remember the name. Aja. AJA. Aja is the name of the big Steely Dan album, right? You should definitely look, because that's got Peg on it, and it's got Home at Last. It's got Deacon Blues. You definitely got to check that out. And then there's a couple of, I find with Steely Dan, I really like that album, and then there's some other select tracks that I like. I like, there's some of the other albums alright, but for me, it's that album is phenomenal, and then you got to listen to Kid Charlemagne, you got to listen to K's of Altamira. There's a few things that are just phenomenal with them. I mean, I say you've got to do whatever you want with your life. You don't need to listen to Steely Dan if you don't want to. That's just my suggestions. There's a new kids series. Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen the preview for that, Delta. It looks good. Lego set coming out. Dark Side Millennium Falcon. One of the figures is that light side Darth Vader and Darth Jar Jar. That light side Darth Vader sounds amazing. Delta's got all the Lego Star Wars knowledge. Tempsy's got a rival. Okay. Amanda's like, I know what I must do. Don't do it. Just listen to whatever music you normally. I don't like influencing people's music taste other than making them listen to mine. And dinosaurs, yeah. You like dinosaurs, do you? What is it? Da, 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 da. That's it. There we go. Oh no, I've made Manda cry again. No. Maybe I should add Jurassic Park to the thing. I've nearly got that down. Now it does on 31. That's not good, because it was on 30 and I'm like, yeah, it's a nice round number, 30. We've got it done. If I add Jurassic Park and it's 31, it's like, no. I know, it's empty, exactly. 31 won't work. What have I done? Alright, we just bust that. There's going to be enough opportunities for me to bust out Jurassic Park. Alright? We don't need to put it on the song list. And like, someone can suggest it and we can do it as like a special, but it's not on it properly, right? Because you've got the whole intro bit as well. Because this isn't, everyone knows this bit, but it's not in the movie. The soundtrack to this song is so popular that this whole intro where it's like... That whole intro bit is not even in the movie, but people know it because it's on the soundtrack. The intro, exactly, right? There we go. Am I heartless? I thought I cried at everything. We'll find something else. We'll find a different piece of music that works. But for real, Jurassic Park is one of the most node movies and still underrated. I can vibe with that. People think it's just dinosaurs, but it's more. Yeah. Exactly. And the only one who's on my side is the blood-sucking lawyer. Okay, so we play Grand Theft Auto. It's one of my favourite quotes. But I totally agree with you. The whole scene where they're having dinner, like all grouped around, they're talking about the ethics of the island, is like, that's why Jurassic Park is so good, right? That's why it's on a whole other level. Before you knew what you had, you packaged it and you sold it. Da. Right. Jurassic Park's good because of genetics. The Dino DNA. The genetic animated thing. The Dino DNA. It's harder than it looks, people. That's so jumpy. But it's good. That's doing alright. For the first ever time playing it, that's there. That's getting there. There's the other Jurassic Park theme that goes like ta-da, ta-da, ta-ra, da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't think that's the one you mean. Ta-da, ta-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. I think you mean a different one. There's some... Yep, you do mean a different one. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna have another little playthrough of the GTA 3 theme. It's getting there. Was that Lion King? I don't know if it was the Lion King. I have not seen that movie since I was a child. I think like everybody's seen it in more recent times, but I have not. Like, I vaguely remember it. It's not as famous, but I kind of like it more. I'm trying to remember, yeah. Delta, if you want to link it in the Discord, that'd be great to jog our memories of what. Show us what the real deal Jurassic Park theme tune is like. That'd be good. So yes, I hope you enjoyed that meme from GTA 3. It's really cool arrangement. It's really cool to play it. It's so nostalgic. It's so leafy. It is tricky. Their hands are going everywhere. Level of coordination is maddening. Alright, a meme also wants wind scene. I may be bad at film scores, but calling Nintendo stat for my decades of VGM tunes. Vice City next, please. Well, yeah. So okay, meme. I can do a little bit of Vice City. I can do the and then. There we go. So it's just put it in general chat in the Discord, Delta. You have free reign. You put it wherever you like. You put it wherever you like. So let me do that again. So the Vice City. I can just do the ending of the Vice City theme where it's like. And then A, right? A. Yes. And then blues. To E. Thanks, Delta. There it is. Okay, so I can do the last bit. So I've got to figure out the rest. The arrangements out there in Piano Land for Vice City theme I don't like, so I might have to make my own arrangement. But like, it's to be accurate with it. There's a lot of like you want that saxophone part where it's like and that's a lot to do independently between two hands. So I have to figure that out. But that means I'd be up to 32. No, because it can be included in the GTA 3. GTA 3 theme can be GTA 3 and Vice City medley if I do Vice City one day. More! Okay, here's Wind Scene. More the song list demands it. Well, that's the thing, Manda. I want to put my own original songs in the piano thing. I want to put my original video game music that I've composed. It's just a case of digging it all out. But it's like, okay, it's nice to go, video game music's done. It's there. I can just keep playing it, and I can get better because what I'm trying to improve on. That's what I want to improve on. Is like improvising, and like stick with the 30 video game music tunes I've got, but like go in depth with them and be like. You know what I mean? Like, be able to improvise around them, really go in depth with them, rather than keep trying to add more. As a saxophonist... Oh, yeah, I forgot you're a saxophonist, Delta. How could I forget that? How could I forget that? That flat 9 does not work there. It needs to be on a 6 dominant chord, not a 5. It's just the Gucci-fied clarinet. That took me a while to read, Delta. I like that. Gucci-fied clarinet. That's a good descriptor. Why isn't it me just throwing songs onto the list that I don't even remember? But it's good, it forces you to get them, right? Don't be scared. 14 start wincing already. Jesus. Let me start that section again. It was going so well. I've been practicing a lot the last 2 days, which is brilliant. So I'm really warm, but also the brain can misfire when you've given it that much input, right? Why am I messing that up? There it is. Ba-da-da-da. Thinking of making the switch from clarinet to alto rather than tenor. Like an infuriated beginner's model rather than a ridiculously priced big brand. I'd imagine, and I know I'm stepping on, Delta will tell you the real deal, but probably the ideal thing, if you're brave enough, is to go somewhere, go to a shop that will let you like try them out. And you can kind of go, okay. I'd probably go on the cheaper side, but try them. And then you'll know, hey, this is cheap, but it's really good for the price. Because that's my acoustic guitar, right? My acoustic guitar, when I was buying it when I was 14, it was between that and one that was quite a bit more expensive. But I went with that one, the cheaper one, because it just felt right. And it felt, that acoustic guitar felt special, like different from even different copies of the same guitar, right? I could try a different one of that exact same guitar, and it just doesn't feel like that. Even when they're like, it's a living, breathing piece of wood. Even when it's manufactured in large scale, there are production differences, and you do feel it. And some of them just resonate really well, and you go, Bosh, If you can get a Yamaha, those are awesome. Yeah, my drum kit's Yamaha, my guitar's Yamaha, this keyboard is Yamaha. Yamaha, sponsor me. Where's that? Where's those monies? Thank you for the claps, Manda. Where? I've got a shill for Yamaha. It's easier to try things out that don't have reeds. I'm sure I could get a noise out of. That's true. Yeah, the reeds thing. Reeds. I'm so lucky I never have to worry about reeds or embouchure and all that stuff. Yamaha, sponsor me. Yeah, what are you doing? Yamaha. Toby Carvery. Water. Caledonians. Evian. Live Young. Evian should definitely sponsor me. And that was Wincene for me. Where's that chord from? It's this 7 sus4 that I keep missing out on. That section, you see, I can play it, and when I'm playing it not on stream, I nail it. But when I get on stream, it goes a bit shaky, which just shows that I've internalized it too much and I don't explicitly know the notes. B flat. That's better. You tolerate us drummers. You know I'm a drummer first, right, Delta? You know that's what I like. Got my grade 8 in and went to university doing. At 1,000 followers, we'll do the drum stream. 1,000 followers. Alright. Let me move this thing so I can actually see. Thank you for your condolences, Delta. Chris Swan, fashionably late. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that punctuality. How you doing, Chris? Right, Zelda's Lullaby and Free Movements for the Manda. I don't know why I changed this sheet music to it, because I literally just have all that this Zelda's Lullaby is in my book is just like a little slip that says Zelda's Lullaby, just so I have all the tunes in order. There's not even a sheet for it, so I don't know why I opened to it. It's just a little piece of paper that says it on it. There's no reason to open to it, but it feels so wrong to not to. And it makes me look clever. It makes me look smart. Yes, so that song, doing Zelda's Lullaby there, is very fitting today because on today's Nintendo Direct, they announced a new Legend of Zelda game. Is anyone still waiting to watch the Direct and doesn't want to hear spoilers? You see it, Manda? Alright, if you saw it this morning, Joel. I'm gonna hold my hand up and I will put my hand down when I stop talking about the Direct. So if you don't want to hear about the Direct, mute now for a minute. Yeah, so the new Zelda game has Zelda protagonist. It looks darn good. You know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of the way they tech demoed out Breath of the Wild in 2D. And they've kind of taken that and gone, let's actually use that tech demo and do it as like a Zelda game using her wisdom, right? It's the echoes of wisdom. It's because she has the Triforce of Wisdom. It's great. It looks phenomenal. Because it's like, it finally like, because the Link's Awakening remake look didn't quite appeal to me, but this really does. This really does. All right. Now I'm going to close. I'm going to put my hand down, and yeah, no more spoilers. Oh, what's Pooh Mandu saying? Climbing Guy's in the building. I have seen you, Climbing Guy. I'm just getting around to it. I'm getting around to it. But I can read lips. Oh no, Pooh Mandu. Climbing Guy's in. Climbing Guy has posted a fantastic rock in the Discord, so please, everyone, go give him some reacts. He's been rolling in the river today. Climbing Guy. Rolling in the river. Promo code. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Promo code is in. Good friend of the stream. Hot, I'm soaked. Yeah, everyone's been talking about it. It's quite, where I am, it's quite cool. It's not too hot. It's not too hot. I've heard people saying today, oh, it's really roasting hot. It doesn't seem that hot where I am. Whew. It's 36. Blimey. I'm way lower than that. I'm nowhere near 36. Plus, yeah. I've had to say that. I was in a couple of streams earlier today and I had to explain, like, you don't get it. You don't get it. It's the humidity. It's the humidity. It's not the heat that gets you. It's the humidity. Thought you were 72. Yeah, a little bit north of that, I think. I've stood in a river all day, so I can't comment on the temperature. The Climbing Guy. So painfully aware of humidity. To be fair, these socks, platypus socks, not so breathable. You can't really even see them from there, but they are platypus socks. Not very breathable. I would stand in a river all day if it was 36. Garage. Garage? I'm not talking about Craig David. I'm talking about the actual, like, outhouse. It's good to stand in. Promo code, please let me know if you want a tune. Chuck it in to the song list. We've got video game music today. Chuck in whatever you like. And appreciate the raid so much. Everyone go follow promo code. I thought Gymnopody was in the song list as well. Have I got it wrong? I thought Manda requested Gymnopody. Did you take it out, Manda? Don't worry about it, Toby. Don't worry. Oh, I did a little snippet. I did a little snippet of it, just to kind of tease it for later on. I mean, I did play it because that's the whole thing, but I loop it a couple of times and jam on it. So it wasn't 10 minutes. It was, with this hyperbole, it wasn't 10 minutes. I mean, I've jammed a lot today, but I'm trying to jam more on the piano. So go grab something cold, promo. Do it. Oh, thank you for that. I was just about to re-request it myself. Thank you. Sorry. What the whining, moaning streamer. And she forced himself, improvise, Toby. Improvise on it. Go. Get better and better at the improvising. Oh, stung by so many nettles. Have you seen the thing, Climbing Guy, where they have the, isn't there like a national stinging nettle eating championship? It's pretty crazy. If you've not seen that before, Climbing Guy, my goodness. Just loads of people stood around eating tons of stinging nettles. It's off the chain. It's off the chain. And like they're proper into it, and it's like, how much can you consume? It's pretty crazy. It's pretty out there. I've seen some stuff in my time, but that's a thing. That's a thing right there. So thank you for the request, Amanda. That was Gymnopody. Like the first minute of it, and then I mess around with it. I can take that liberty. I'm not a proper classical musician. I can do what I want with it. But even if you are a classical musician, do whatever you want with these tunes. PSA. Do whatever you want with them. Hey Ace, I've been here in a while. How are we winding up the Toby? Yes, well you get what the stream is instantly there, Ace. Yes. We're winding him up in a myriad of ways. I wouldn't do it though. Yeah, it isn't. Too bad as the nettles only point one way. As long as you do it correctly, you can avoid getting stung. Because I can imagine that you like blend them up and do it as a drink. I can understand that. Although I only drink water, so no. Ace, how have we been winding Toby up today? A lot of old references paying off. A little bit of songless trolling. Not really. Apparently, Dooku means from the bomb in Portuguese. We've found out. So there's a way to fold the leaves to avoid the sting, but yeah, I think you're right to just avoid avoiding. You know, don't even try. All right, here we go. Manda wants "What Will We Pass On" at one of my video game originals. I know since Pumandu is here, Pumandu really likes this one. He definitely much prefers it to Animals. I really shouldn't be saying this, but especially because Manda's gonna be like, what? But Pumandu, not a fan. I mean, he's a fan of real animals, but the Toby Ellis song Animals, oof, cannot stand it. See? Proof. But he quite likes this one, so let's see how we do with this one. Why does it say Toby Ellis dash Manda music? Yeah. Scroll up. Plants as a compass. This is some arcane outdoors knowledge climbing guy. Use plants as a compass? Jerry's in the building, wanting some corridors of time. We can do that for you, Jerry. That was nice. Thank you, promo. It's one of mine. What was from the bum? It was Count Dooku in Portuguese. So apparently they had to change the name of Count Dooku in Portuguese. Pumandu. I'm sorry if you were here at the beginning of the stream. I apologize for the next little segment. But Pumandu, you there? Pumandu, I got you. Pumandu, I got you. Pumandu. Just posted on Instagram some photos of your lizards, and they look very dino-esque. Feel free. There's like an animals. I've been forced into it, Pumandu. My arm has been twisted into putting like a share pictures of your animals thing in Discord. So feel free to share them on there as well. Even though it's like, ugh. Thank you for the dino. They are, they're marked down, right? Marked down emojis. Thank you for those, Jerry. Not animals, but dinosaurs. There we go. We found something to appease you, Pumandu. There is a pet corner, so feel free to plop them in there. Excuse the pun. Pumandu knows what I'm talking about. It's not just even his name. Alright, so corridors of time for Jerry. Let's do it. I bring up the sheet music, even though I don't strictly need it. Let's try something with this, Jerry. I've never tried this before. I'm going to put on dual mode. Let's put some strings in there with it. Let's see how this does. Oh boy, yes. Those lizards. Alright, let's see if these strings work. Oh, I think you missed that bit. That's what it is. Ah. Come on. You're half an hour too late for the Jurassic Park theme. And Toby can't add it to the song list, then there'll be 31 songs. But I did play it for him. I cheat. Such a beautiful piece of music. I agree. Growing up, Jerry, that was my favourite piece of music growing up. So I'm right there with you. How did the strings work? Honest opinions versus, you know. Caught you out, Dempsey. I'm caught out as well, jumping too far. I did play it again for Pumandu. You know I'm going to be like, break it again. I won't do it a third time. Well, technically be a fourth time for this stream. Speaking of Chris and lists, Chris Swan is apparently the undisputed champion of music trivia over on Chris's stream. I need to find out what all that's all about. I haven't had a chance to check the Discord thing yet. You said to check, so I will do. That was Corridors of Time for Jerry. My Radiohead to Ed Sheeran ratio. Oh no. There's a game called Chris. This would be great. There's a game. What's it called? Long Wave. I can't remember what the Wavelength, I think, is the official name of it. But there's like an online version you can play. It's like a party game, and you get two categories, right? And it's like they tend to be opposites, right? One at one end and one at the other. So it might be like hot at one end and cold on the other, right? But it'd be hilarious if we could do custom Long Wave, and for Chris have the category be like a Radiohead at one end and Ed Sheeran at the other, and just that'd be the perfect scale for Chris to judge things on. It encompasses the entirety. For Chris Swan. It would work, wouldn't it? Get out the spreadsheets. Yeah, custom Long Wave. I wonder if I don't know if there's a custom button on the Long Wave website, but it's got to be done. I need to do more. We need to update the custom scribble. So we had game night on Saturday in the Discord, and it was amazing. So if you're not in the Discord, get in there, because we do game nights once a month now. Once again. And it was a lot of fun. Everyone needs to join in on these. They're great. So we did Scribble, Jackbox, Word Crash, all the cool games. You don't need to know it. All you have to do is join the voice call, and everything will be explained to you very clearly. It's easy to join in and play. So please do. Yeah, it was so much fun. Maybe some collaborative Long Wave next time. I like the collaborative Long Wave. You're trying to beat your own high score, but it's like, it means everyone can be involved in the debate then. It's quite nice. Okay, let's crack on. What's next on the list? Ooh, Verdanturf Town. For Chris, without Citrus. If Citrus arrives in the next 20 minutes, she's going to be furious. She's actually going to be furious. Anyway, speaking of Citrus, I popped into Arcane Ryan's stream the other day. Citrus wasn't there, but Arcane Ryan was like, "Oh, I enjoyed lurking in your stream yesterday, Toby." Da, 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 da. And that was on Monday. I did not stream Sunday. Arcane Ryan was in a world of his own. He thought yesterday was Thursday. So I don't know where his weekend went or what he did on the weekend to lose the entire weekend in his memory. But he was suddenly like, "That was Thursday?" I'm like, yeah. There's been like 3 whole days in between, dude. Now, there's been periods in my life where I've kind of lost track of the calendar, especially in COVID era. But that's on another level. There we go. What are the odds, Tempsy? What are the odds? Speaking of quizzes, Arcane Ryan does some good little quizzes and things in his stream as well. I've got to steal some of these apps these people are using. I'm stealing them. I'm stealing them all. Beautiful. Thank you, Chris. That was lovely. I like the ellipsis with the spaces there, promo code. I don't know what they are referring to. Is it that you are struggling to find a word so expressive? Cracking stuff, as Citrus would say, yes. Citrus is with us. This is the part of the stream where we all raise a toast to Citrus. To Citrus, everybody. Cheers. Yeah, is it that you're delaying for time? A toast to the ghost. Yes, Chris. 100%. A toast to the ghost. A pun to Chris Swan. Citrus is not going to like the fact that we started doing this. I wonder, guys, how long can we keep this up for? I wonder. How long can we keep doing this toast to the ghost without her realizing? Oh, speaking of the devil, here comes Chrissa. Chrissa's in the building with all the trivia. With all the trivia that Chris Swan is the champion of. How you guys doing? Muppet, I saw you earlier. Lemon, how you doing? Subbly Wubbly Raid Call. Get heckin' raided, friend. I always think heckin' sounds so rude, but it's not a rude word. It's the good word to use. How you doing, Chrissa? I copied too much. Heck. Ugh. So we are doing video game music on the piano, Chrissa. If you'd like a request, feel free to chuck it in. Jim Nobody for the first. I'm just jamming, Manda. I'm just jamming. Hey Nimbex, how you doing? Now, I agree. Chris's stream earlier was awesome. So if if you're not following Chris already, huge friend of the stream, get involved. It's fun, Chris. I've kind of watched your stream evolve over the last couple of years. Because I swear it was near the beginning of me getting into Twitch that I discovered you and had you on my list. And it's like your stream went through a bit of like a setup change and everything. Thank you for the follow, Nimbex. Appreciate you. We were just doing Verdanturf Town from Pokemon Ruby Sapphire. Yes, indeed, Chrissa. It's nice seeing like a lot of the people. Oh, it's short. It's short, Chris. So I'll play it for you again. I hope that was good for you, Chris. Well, posture, Toby. I'm going full Felonious Monk. You know. We don't do posture here. We go full Gollum, Toby. My precious. I wish I could do the impressions like you do, Krista, but my impressions, they go wrong real fast. don't know. I really need to learn some proper blues piano, right? And improve my posture. Jerry, you're absolutely right, by the way. You're absolutely right to correct me on that. So there we go. If anyone wants a song, feel free. Jump in the song list. I have 30. I've just finished it, like 30 video game originals in there. And I've got 5 tunes, just like a couple of originals, whatever. Ooh, Ocarina of Time main theme. OOT. So we did Zelda's Lullaby earlier. Which, of course, there was the big news. Because there's lots of people in there now, I don't know how many people saw the Nintendo Direct earlier, so I won't spoil things for the Nintendo Direct, but it implies what you will. But we can absolutely do the main theme for you. Absolutely. Oh, this is another one where, okay, so the main theme, Chrissa, you'll get a kick out of this. I don't actually have sheet music for it, right? I just have a little... I had seen a video. I just have a little strip of paper that says main theme, but I still, for some reason, am compelled to open, because I'm playing piano, I have to open a piece of paper to something. It makes no sense. But the irony here is that the main theme to Ocarina of Time sounds like Gymnopody. It's the same 2 chords. So if you want more Gymnopody, folks, here's Gymnopody version 2, courtesy of Koji Kondo. Matt Wally, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. And Joelle is in the building. How you doing, Joelle? You came in at the right time. I see the little shock face. I know you're enjoying a bit of the old Zeldas. Thank you for the claps, Chrissa. You'll know this as a streamer. I only recently turned on the whole thing where like it says like you're a raider and it has like the parachute, so it tells me that you've raided, right? And look at this, Chris Swan, raider from Chrissa. Double dipper, Chris Swan. It literally tells me you double dipped. Raider from Chrissa. Yeah. Wait, you can see this? Yes, I can see that you raided in from Chrissa. I've only recently switched it on. All streamers have this, but yeah, you caught red-handed. Hang on, I will screenshot it. I'll screenshot it and put it in the... I'm going to put that in the Discord right away. Hang on. I'm going to put it in general. That's in the... If you want to see Chris Swan exposed, then join the Discord, folks. Join the Discord. Father, forgive me for I've double dipped. You're nicked. You're nicked, governor. Oh, my neck. I'm not going to do June Brown references on here. I'm not going to do my Dot Cotton impression. There's going to be like 2 people in the stream who get the joke. I'm not going to do it. Oh, my neck. What was I supposed to do? Close the stream? No, you're not. You do whatever you want. Chris, we love you for it. You are putting in so much to every stream you're part of. But that doesn't mean we're not going to take the opportunity to expose you. Who else is going to do it if Chris doesn't? Well, I tell you what, this is a little bit of exclusive news. I don't know if Keiki wants me telling you this, but what Keiki does is really cool. Keiki will have a stream in each ear. Like he will pan one stream hard left and one stream hard right, and he goes Keiki proper. You talk about double dipping. That's next level double dipping, where he literally has a stream in each ear, panned hard left, hard right. Yeah, it's true, Krista. That's dedication. We've got to up our Twitch watching game. You know, do an impression of Dot every time you say Thursday. Oh, my neck on Thursday. Jerry gets my June Brown references. Dot Cotton. Can you play Memory from Cats? I'm so sorry, Matt Wally. I don't know it. I can play Somewhere Over the Rainbow. That's not what you asked for. Oh, that's the next bit. That's this bit. I can do that. Cats only. I don't know it. I'm so sorry. Earlier during Elisa's stream, I was This is a strange raid message, Chris. Hang on. The chat's moving so fast, I'm losing it. Hey, Charlie's Beats. Charlie's Beats, are you a streamer? I'll drop you a follow as well if you are. Let us know. Or if you just want to lurk, it's all cool. But Charlie's Beats sounds like you drop beats. I could play Over the Rainbow, proceeds to mess up immediately. I can play. It's because Anyway, no excuses. I was double dipping Nintendo Direct and watching Nintendo on silent. Elise was deciding whom to raid. Good grammar, Chris. And she did a preview of someone's stream and they were watching Nintendo Direct and I said, that's Nintendo Direct, I'm watching that on mute. Elise made a custom raid message to call me out for double dipping. I love that this double dipping thing has spread all across Twitch. It's marvellous. Chat is moving too fast. Toby's too popular. No, what it is when I do the piano stream, I have to kind of blow the chat up even more because it's so far away from my eyes to see. Like, you see, I have to kind of go like this. I'm like, trying to read the chat. And the problem is, because you're a raider, Chrissa, you take up like 3 messages worth because of the whole raider expansion thing. So I'm blaming you. Like, if you're spamming chat like that, I can't see anything. Oh, it's finally... Okay, that last message you just sent, it's finally got rid of it. No, you're allowed to now. You're allowed to chat. It's got rid of the raid thing. You've been here long enough. So it's got rid of the raider from. I shouldn't admit that I usually have 5 or more tabs open then. That is a next level, Scat Cat. How do you do it? Are you like muting people when they're playing songs and only getting the banter? Do you just like the cacophony of all of them at once? Are you like, how are you jumping around? Because it is very impressive to me how people can like be present in multiple streams and like keep it going. It's great. 5 to 8 streams open, listening to all of them at once. Quadruple plus dipping. This is why I don't put like background music on in between songs, because then you can double dip my stream. Chris, it looks like you've got rivals here. It looks like you've got some serious rivals. In your dreams, Pooh Mandu. In your dreams. I can differentiate 3 to 4 stream audios easily. Impressive. Most impressive. Oh no, not this one. Not this one. So I've been reworking how I play this one to try and improve it. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go, especially because Chris Swan wanted it last time and I denied him. So this is for you, Chris Swan, just as much as it is for Chris. I don't know why I keep using your full moniker there, Chris Swan. Normally there are like 6 swans. Swans? Not swans. 6 Chris's about, so. Yes. Yeah, Maker plays other streams while streaming. Yeah, that's a whole other one, right? I pick up my phone for 2 seconds and you guys go crazy at me for like, oh, you're just on your phone whilst you're streaming, right? There's a great album called 7 Swans, and I have a song called 7 Stories. I should change it to 7 Swans. We'll do a run through of it with that. Alright. And a great song called Island Swan. That's true, I've already given you enough songs. Hard parts when they're playing the same song but in different places. Okay, I can see how you can kind of in your mind channel out all the things, but then actually if there's 2 that are slightly out of phase of the same thing, I can see why that confuses you. Oh, we'll turn off the strings for a second. Nailed it! Say what? Oh, I didn't even change the song thing to say that I was playing this. I nailed it. Don't make me do that again, please. That's so hard. I nailed it. Oh, but now the song lists this. No, I'm punching in celebration. I'm not punching you guys. Or if I am, it's fist bump for, yeah, I nailed it. That's so hard to play, especially at that tempo. You don't understand. Toby, I followed you this week. Thank you, Music with Kev. UK songwriter doing songwriting challenges on Twitch? Yes, please. First half is great. I don't think I've ever actually done a song. Well, okay, so what I do, Music with Kev, I do a bit of songwriting on stream, but what it is, if you look at the bottom left of your chat, you got your platypus points. For 15,000 platypus points, you can redeem your own theme in the stream. Now, I normally actually play guitar, so I don't really have any of the themes on the piano, but let me go grab the guitar a second for you and show you. So, like, let's play a couple of the viewer themes just to give you the idea, right? Chris is here, you should be glad. He'll be the best friend you've ever had. He's always calm, he's never mad. And when he's gone, you'll all be sad. 2 + 2 equals 4. And if you're lucky, Chris will stay some more. What else can you say about Chris? He's more punctual than the Swiss. That was Chris Swan's theme. Should we try? Let's try Manda's theme. Normally I put the lyrics up for Manda's theme. Let's see if I can remember it without the lyrics. Odyssey, bring me clarity, and let me tell you a story about Manda music. Yes, it's Manda music.
radio girl, heard around the world. That's some tricky piano with Manda music. Yes, it's Manda music. 3, 6, 2. Tritones of the 5-1, and we end in green with Manda music. No, yes, it's Manda music. So that was Manda's theme. So both those theme tunes you just heard, I wrote on stream when they redeemed the thing with 15,000 points. Krista really cuts through. I have to mute other tabs when I want to listen to her. She's just so good. Projection. That's the bit of musical theatre, you see. Gives that projection. Right now I'm listening to YouTube videos, you, Alana Matty, good streamer, and other news on the TV. That is crazy. And that's why, Scat Cat, you have the little that you're listening but you're not watching stream thing. Yeah, it's like I'm audio only. That makes sense why you would do that. Music with Kev. I'm gonna drop you a cheeky follow. There you go. Can't wait to check out what you're all about. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Music with Kev. I'm terrible at that stuff. I literally, yeah, I have to be. I was about to say one track Toby, but that's going to be highly misinterpreted by chat. Or chat. We don't call chat. Chat to me sounds so impersonal, and that's not against any other streamer who calls their chat. So I like to call you the gang, but then we have to like say, oh, you have to write it in the gang, which doesn't make much sense either. Like in the chat, but you're not the chat. You're the gang. You see, you're the gang. My wife thinks I'm not listening to her, but I have a complete conversation with her at the same time. Teach us your ways. I can do plenty of musical crimes as well, Pumandu. So normally I do guitar streams, right? So pianos are one off today. I just thought I'd show you a little bit of... I just show off for a while. It is my stream, to be fair. Yeah, thank you for the shout-outs, Tempsy, for Music with Kev. Can't wait to see what you're doing with the dog prompts. We made a classic rock song about a dog. Yorkshire Terrier! Is it like that? Yorkshire Terrier, I barely knew you. Yorkshire Terrier, oh come on, Yorkshire Terrier. The chorus was sung from the perspective of the dog. Woof, 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 woof. I'm technically colorblind. Woof, 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 woof. I'm a dog, you know I'm colorblind. You get the idea. He was speaking English, he was just explaining to you that his colorblindness. Anyway, Kitty's in the building. I don't know why I came into Toby barking, but sure. Kitty's, I went into Arcane Ryan's stream yesterday, and I was
RK Ryan said he was lurking in my stream, but it was... He said yesterday, and that was Sunday. The last time I streamed was Thursday. So Arcane Ryan lost like 3 days in there. Kitties, I hope you don't mind. I referred to you and Citrus, and I said City G and Ratty K. Are you okay with me calling you Ratty K? Do let me know if Ratty K is okay to call you. Maybe he was lurking at Games Night. How would you do that? You would need some kind of crazy Discord bot or something to do that. Toby, did we meet at San Diego TwitchCon 2 years ago? Am I insane? I have not been to America in 12 years. So, the latter. The latter. Thank you for the follow. Oh, so Jessalicious. I appreciate you. Ratty K seems great, sure. Didn't think so, never mind. You met some other blonde Englishman. My hairdresser tells me I'm 7 on the blonde scale, so I'm still technically blonde. Right. What's next on the song list? Alright, we've got through. Is there one I want to play? Feel free to chuck one in if you want, gang. I'm just going to see if there's something I want to play. Oh, we got to do Mandalorian. Let's do it. I'm going to try Mandalorian. Oh, March. Yeah, sure. So, I'm going to try the Mandalorian theme. But what I'm going to do... Normally I do it with all the sound effects. I'm going to try just the piano version. And see how that goes. Okay? Just piano. Normally I do all of the, like, you got all the fluty, recorder sounds and stuff, and the trumpets and the strings. I go all Ross Geller on it, and do all the sound effects and stuff. But I'm just going to do just piano only. Toby Wolf, why am I... Why? I meant the month March, but I like this song too. Imperial March. We are losing control. This is nice and cozy. I like your energy. Thank you, Jessalicious. I appreciate you. Alright, here we go. Here's the Mandalorian theme. That's the Emperor's theme. Ah, Imperial March. Vader's theme. Yes. The Emperor does have a different theme. So, it's like, look, new person comes in, they're like, I like your energy, Toby. And then I'm like, getting pedantic on them. That's not the Emperor. The Emperor's theme goes, oh. It's that really deep one. Oh, it's the throne room. Anyway, now that I've corrected and scared off that, please stay, Scat Cat, please stay. I like your name. I like scatting. Oh, you are right. Yes, I just googled it. Okay, I'm just gonna play Mandalorian. Let's get in there. I'm gonna replay the one bit I made a mistake on because I want to run it back and get it right. Which is the so we went in the triumphant section. So we've gone from C minor to C major. We go. There it is. Because I can't miss out this seven tuplet. Thank you for the claps, kiddies. And claps, Chrissa. Appreciate you sticking around, Chrissa, after your long stream. Appreciate you. On the Tuesday. We are on Tuesday. I got you with that one earlier. That was requested by Toby Wolf. Hang on. Just because I have a dog's name and Music with Kev made me woof. And people sometimes who haven't been exposed to them, just the sheer number of dogs who have the name Toby, don't quite get it. Like, there are so many dogs called Toby. I used to have a neighbour who had a dog called Toby. Like, there are dogs called Toby everywhere. Every time I walk around a field, there's another person who comes in chat who has a dog called Toby. Like, I walk around fields and people just keep shouting, Toby, Toby. You named after Toby too. Well, that I'm salty about, because that was a dog that was named after me, but then apparently wasn't. Right? That I'm salty about. That I'm super salty, you know. I'm salty as a swan. It's just any excuse. Any excuse. I was taking the mick out of your dog name the other day just for my boyfriend to turn around and say, I have a dog's name too. Amazing. Vindication. Your boyfriend is a top bloke, kiddies. Make sure you tell him that. He's a top geezer. He's a top geezer. As a swan, that's Salt Bay. You did Salt Bay Swan. If they shout at you in a field, do you come to them? I do look. I do look, to be fair. You'd think with the amount it happens that I'd be desensitized to it, but I'm really not. But it's the worst when it's like, Toby, get off the couch. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, was it meant to be like, was I not meant to be on that bit? Like, are you cleaning it or something? Like, oops. And they're like, no, not you, the dog. I don't know why they're calling it a couch. I've turned American. Get off the sofa. Or just get off the upholstery in general. Because Chris is here. We talked about this earlier, right? How, what was it? They've done some in the UK. What was that supermarket we were talking about earlier, Chrissa? Well, like, they've done some of them in the UK. Whole Foods. Beat you to it. Beat you to it. Put down your keyboard. Toby, stop. Well, did you know apparently that's why they changed Count Dooku's name from it, because it means that, kitties, in Portuguese. We found that out earlier today's stream. We've had a wild one today. We found out that what you've just said there, kitties, is what Count Dooku means in Portuguese. What a throwback. You see, man, do I keep it all? If you watch from the beginning, you get the whole spiel, you get the whole payoff of the stream, right? Pumandu, I feel like that's like if I read that out loud, that's like a verbal trick to make me swear. Exactly that sentence, yes. You get the payoff, exactly, Manda. You don't understand that this stream is constructed like a clockwork. Every bit of the clockwork of the pocket watch is working in sync, and it's very precise, and things pay off. There's a lot going on here. Whole huge brand, and it's a huge block for cooking. Whole Foods, yeah, beat you to it. Absolutely intentional, 100%, 100%. Alright, song list is free. Let me see if there's anything else I want to put in. What am I feeling? There's there's that. Some of that. Could do that. Let's do one more. Oh, I know what we'll do. We do some Docs. This is the inception of streams. Can we go with the Matrix? Because I have an emote for that. Can we go with the Matrix instead? Or if you haven't seen Edge of Tomorrow, and you're like, Toby, you don't watch movies, I don't get it. But Edge of Tomorrow is one of those most amazing films ever. Oh, no, you... Okay, Krista. I'll sort you out, Krista, don't worry. Let's do SR Docs. Yeah, I'm so sorry I missed that, Krista. Life advice for you, Krista. Well, one piece of obvious life... Am I going to go there? Buy platypus socks. They're great. Got to stay on brand. Am I getting this camera? Am I really not? How can I get this on? Get platypus socks. First off, they're great. First piece of advice. I'm giving you multiple pieces of advices for free here. I'm hoping that instead of doing one big piece of advice, I'll do lots of little ones. When you start streaming, bring 2 glasses of water. Don't just bring one. You're going to get through it, right? You're going to get through it, and then you're going to know with no water and be like, oh, darn. Thanks, Scat Cat. That was courtesy of Climbing Guy. Climbing Guy donated and said, get socks. So I did. So appreciate you, Climbing Guy. Yeah. Bring multiple glasses of water to stream. Bring more water than you think you need. More water than you'd ever drink. For sure. Come to my game nights monthly. We're doing monthly game nights now in the Discord. There's such a shill. I've done 2 shill ones. I need an honest piece of life advice that's really genuine. Get face masks of Graham Norton. You have, Krista, don't you have in your stream a redeem where you get this overhead view? This is your piece of life advice right here. Right? Is with that overhead view, you should switch it on and juggle. Because when you juggle from this overhead view, like it looks 3D, it looks like I'm juggling at you, you know? It's a really cool effect, so you should definitely do this on your stream as well, Krista. Can you you strike me as the type who could juggle, but you strike me as the type who would do it with bean bags rather than balls. You strike me as the bean bag juggler. I could be wrong, but then you were wrong about seeing me at TwitchCon 2 years ago, which I've never been to a TwitchCon. I barely leave the country. Get platypus socks. Now that's some very good life advice. 100% Jessalicious. Can't juggle, but I can do trick sticks and fire poi. I don't know what either. Is that the thing where the kids? I see the kids go and then they jump the thing. Is that what that is? Fire spinning. Jump scare. Sorry, gang. You're like, oh, I really like his cozy vibes. Da-dun! Fire spinning. That's crazy. You're like a magma in real life. That's intense. Alright, here's Docs. With a little bonus for you. Love that we're getting a new Mario and Luigi game. The art style is cool. Yeah, I've never played any of those. I've played, you know, Super Mario RPG, and I've played the Paper Marios, but I've never done any of the Mario and Luigi ones. The idea. Screamed today over that reveal. Well, I screamed over the past, like a couple of years ago when they announced Super Mario Maker 2 on the Switch, because I missed out of it because I didn't get a Wii U. That was those were the dark times. Those were the times when I was on a MacBook Pro and I stopped buying video game consoles. There's a period, the dark times, like the 6 or 7 years of my life there, where I didn't play many video games and stuff, and I highly regret that 6 or 7 years off video games. Highly, highly regret it. So then I, got the Switch, and then so when they announced Mario Maker 2 would be on Switch, it's like, Switch Sports, when that got announced, I went crazy. When they announced Nintendo Switch Sports, it's like, yes! Played on a Hammer Dulcimer is pretty cool. I think this sound I've got on here is pretty accurate to what the actual thing is, right? It sounds... You kind of forget, right? I need the fading in, like... I need like the fading in garage beat that happens in the actual original. When you exit the water and you go on land. That's on Jolly Roger Bay. But it uses this piece of music is called Dire Dire Docks, but I associate it more with Jolly Roger Bay. Because that's the level I hear it in. But... Recent Peach game too. Was it any good? Did you actually get it, Manda? Was it any good? Because I also lost my mind, but then I looked at it, it's like, I'm not sure. But it was good. Loved it. Okay, cool. Because obviously I'm big on the new Zelda thing announced. Sorry for the spoilers. Eek. You've had enough time to watch it. Aren't you going to try and cross off some... Go do your to-do list, Chrissa. Go do your to-do list. The what? Nothing, Pooh-Mandu. Nothing, Pooh-Mandu. Yeah, Chris, I saw you spoiling it like a moot... Like literally, I'm watching it, and you're like somehow like 2 seconds ahead of me spoiling it. I've seen the messages pop up. Love it, Chris. Love it. The announcement of a game is not a spoiler. But it's nice to just give people 24 hours to watch a direct, you know? I'm not saying it directed at what you were saying, Chris. You're fine. But some people will just like instantly reveal it all, and it's like, oh, maybe I want to watch it in half an hour. But then, that's not really... If you don't want that, don't be on the internet until you watch it. I think is more the advice to people. I've dug myself in a hole here, haven't I? The only way out is to play music. Sweet music, the time is now. Will some Kakariko Village? I haven't played it, Chris. Will Kakariko Village cheer us up? How long have we been going for? Oh wow, it's 11:15. Whoa. All right. Oh no, the queues reaches max. I'll do Luca and I'll do Kakariko Village, and then we'll get out of here. I will do it. Yeah, played 14 of 12, so it just allows me to do it. So Kakariko Village, I must find the tears. Get your tissues ready, folks. I will play Luca. Do you do the Cheers theme? I should really learn it. Jerry, at the end of what I'm just about to play, Kakariko Village, I put a little quote from the Cheers theme in there, but I should really learn the whole thing. Jessalicious, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for saying you'll be back. I'm Tuesdays, Thursdays, 9 p.m. BST, which is 4 ET. Or if you're past midnight, you must be an hour ahead of me. So, what would that be? 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock your time, Tuesdays, Thursdays. I'll see you around. Thank you so much, Just Delicious. Right, Kakariko Village with a tiniest sprinkle of the Cheers theme at the end for Jerry. Okay, the tiniest sprinkle of it at the end. I don't want this sound for it. How is that? The entire Cheers bar set went up for auction last year. Whoa, huge Hollywood auction. They had stuff from every decade of TV. Well, my pockets are probably not deep enough for that. But if I were a millionaire, I would have bought the lot. The Cozy Boston Bar, where everybody knows your name. Greatest TV show of all time. Thank you, Jerry. Yes, the little Cheers quote I do at the end of that. Night again, Jess. Turn off the stream. You're going to bed. Stop watching. Stop watching. Making your way in the world today. I haven't learned the song. They had bits of Frasier's apartment too. Hey baby, I hear the blues are calling. The salads and scrambled eggs. Takes everything you got. Violin Elf. Can I get a shout out for the Violin Elf, please? That was nearly a cover. Yes, we call them snippets. Right. What was I doing? Earlier I was doing the snippet of... bluesy on the end of it, but you get the idea. Sometimes you gotta get away. Sometimes you wanna go. Stop making me do snippets. I don't do covers, let alone snippets. Alright, just occasional snippets. Good night, Delta. You guys have a nice one. Always remember, don't misinterpret Jurassic Park. Otherwise, you're not on this council. We do not grant you the merit of master. Alright, I'll try. Go, Jess, already. Wow. Jess, you leaving is like the Return of the King ending, right? It just goes on and on. You make your leave like an hour. Do you remember when Seashell used to do that? Seashell used to do that on stream. She would say she was going, and it would take her like an hour to actually leave. It was brilliant. Those are the days. Should I try and butcher? For Chris Swan, we're doing Luca. See if I'm going to actually butcher it. This is doing this. It's high intensity and at the end of a stream. Oh, I need to do this. Yeah, Amanda, I'd love to see how you do this song. Thank you for the 22 months. Oh, that hit the wrong note, so I'll take the excuse to reset and go. 22 months, thank you so much, Manda. Been here from the beginning, and I so appreciate it. Can I have another shout for Manda? Violin Elf, if you're not following Manda Music, you need to correct that decision right now. That's my sort of thing. I just can't seem to leave. Jess, go to bed. It's gone midnight. You got to be up early tomorrow. I'm doing Amanda and talking in the middle of the song. There's so much more than we can see. We're so much more than we can see. We're so much more. We're climbing higher off the sea, logical, no emotion. Life's in the oceans, we're lost at sea. Whoa, okay. That shows I am tired. I need to do what Violin Elf preaches and actually take breaks in the middle of the stream. You're right. You're the one giving me life advice, Violin Elf. I need to take a break in the middle of the stream. Jess! Alright, you know what, Jess? I'm gonna force the issue, Jess, and raid someone. Listen to Granny. It's not working. It's not working. What was Chris's life advice? Oh, something about wear platypus socks. Right, it was Chris's advice was like wear platypus socks. Okay. And then it was to juggle into your second camera so it looks 3D like this. And then it was bring enough water, more than enough water, so like I have one glass, I ran out. So to bring multiple glasses of water. Okay. Do you have the time to tell why the platypuses are special to you? Alright, gang. If you survive this far into the stream, I'll let you know and we'll raid out. Night, Jess. Go for real. I'm not playing any more songs, Jess. I'm gonna be raiding out in a minute, so you better actually go to bed. I went to a zoo with my granddad as a kid, and I could buy something out of the gift shop, and I found, it's actually quite, I didn't realise until recently, it's actually famous. It's like the TY, whatever it is, the platypus, the purple platypus that's like the Beanie Baby one or whatever. But it's like that size purple platypus with the yellow beak. And it became my favourite toy as a child. But the thing was with that toy was that it spoke to me in a kind of a Chicago, New York gangster voice. So it was like, she? Just a little business, she? And I imagined it wearing like a trilby or whatever it is and a Tommy gun. And it was like, she? So yeah, my platypus, when I have the platypus emotes, I'm imagining that platypus talking like, it's all business, she? It's like that thing in Home Alone where it's like, you got 10 seconds to get your keister out of my building. You know? 1, 2, keep the change, you filthy animal, all that. It's that thing, basically. Yeah, you got it, Pumandu. You get it. You get it. You get it. You see, I found this out the hard way, Muppets, that everyone thinks Phineas and Ferb, and I've never seen it. And I guess that Phineas and Ferb one, he does wear like one of those trilby hats, right? You filthy animals. Phineas and Ferb one does wear the hat, so like, it should be set, but I just never saw that show. It missed me somewhere, you know. I assume by the time that was on, I was watching Futurama, so the songwriting's incredible. All right. Enough people keep telling me this. I will have to watch an episode just so I can have context, if anything else. Should we find a raid target, folks? Where are we going? Right. Thank you, Dempsey, for your unwavering patience with this stream. Appreciate you keeping it under control. Who's on? I think we go to the Natalie Page, where it says singing piano, but she's holding a guitar in the thumbnail. So I think we go Nat. Not Fly Stuck to the Web, but Natalie Page. The Natalie Page, the definite article. Why? Oh, I'm sure she has some kind of cat. There's her EP redeem. Are you redeeming the EP for a reason why? She got it. She got her a copy of the... Oh, okay, let me just quickly, just before we raid out, just quickly show you. So this is what Y has just gotten with her 100k points. It just arrived in the mail to Canada for her. Bosh, there it is. Bosh. She has a... Well, she doesn't have the frame, but she has the EP. So there we go. But I believe why don't you don't have anything you can actually play it on, right? /raid the Natalie Page. Invalid username. How have I misspelt it? Is there an I in page? Yeah. Nothing to play it on, but that's a good sign because it's cringy. Luca is on there, but it's cringy. And the one Violin Elf likes, the Where's My Phone one. / raid. Raid has been created. Did we have a raid message, folks? No worries if not. We can concoct something real quick. I really struggle to say that word. I'm not going to try again. It's really hard to say. We could do the classic Janis Joplin. We could do the classic The Rama King is here. We have options. You can even go, Jess, what have I told you? Do whatever you want with your life. I'm only being silly, by the way. If you want to stay up, you stay up. I'm only being silly. So grab one of those, either Janis Joplin or Rama King. And I'll see you guys back here on Thursday for the Raid Train, Irene's Raid Train, to support the Alzheimer's charity thing. Come along. I'm going to be starting 2 hours early. But I'll be going for like ages. 2 hours early? For 3 hours early technically, but the actual thing is for 2 hours. So I'm starting at 6 p.m. BST, which is like 1. Look at it in the Discord. It's about to auto-raid. Bye, everybody. Bye. Miss you all already. Bye.
Mojo, clicking like a California sunrise. I wanna get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather mist rolls in and feeds a mood that feeling. I wanna get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather brings. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams. And as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never